Hi, welcome to my channel.
So the topic of UFOs is a very interesting one, and it's funny when the government tries to cover up sightings. It always happens. They'll say it's weather balloons or military testing or drones. Right. Ancient humans have described UFOs with depictions of disc-like objects and even alien beings found in the art and literature of ancient civilizations. Today we're going to talk about some bizarre UFO sightings that I'm sure will shock you and amaze you. Basically, my goal is to have you totally fucking shook by the end. I also tried to pick some lesser known ones for this list. So let's start. The first two sightings were from pilots who claimed to see UFOs flying near them. The first one is from two pilots who were flying over Arizona. This one was pretty recent actually. It happened about a month ago. Watch.
Pilots in two different planes, one a Learjet, the other an American Airlines jet, reported seeing a mysterious object over Arizona last month, we have learned. The exchange with air traffic control sounded like something out of the Twilight Zone.
Number 71 Papa Golf, go ahead.
And there was anybody above us that passed us like 30 seconds ago?
Number 71 Papa Golf, negative.
Okay. Something. A UFO. Yeah. It's American 1095. Yeah, something just passed over us. Don't know what it was, but it's at least 3,000 feet above us. Yeah, it passed right over the top of us.
No one has figured out what it was. Other pilots did say they saw nothing.
Scary. They said they saw something fly over them in the sky. Something the radar wasn't picking up. And they were pilots from two different planes. So in this case, there was more than one witness.
Can I get a witness?
Here's another similar incident that happened back in March of 1995, when 3 crew members on America West Flight 564 saw something strange flying near them over Bovina, Texas. Watch.
Cactus 564, go ahead.
Yeah, off to our 3 o'clock. Get some strokes out there. Can you tell us what it is?
Right now, I don't know what it is right now.
It was 10:25 p.m. and the plane was cruising at 39,000 feet. The crew kept their eyes on a large object with flashing lights visible below them. When they turned west, the object turned too. Here is the actual conversation between the flight's first officer and air traffic control.
564, did you pay that object at all on your radar?
Cactus 564, no I don't. And talking to the 3 or 4 guys around here, no one knows what that is. We've never heard about that.
But nobody's painting it at all?
Okay, Cactus 564, say again.
There's nothing on the radars on the other centers at all on that particular area, that object that's up in the air?
It's up in the air?
Affirmative.
No, no one knows anything about it.
Eventually, the object moved in front of an active thundercloud. When lightning flashed, the crew got a better look.
What's the altitude about?
I don't know, probably right around 30,000 or so, and it's with a strobe that starts going counterclockwise, and the length is unbelievable.
The airline crew was seeing something that ground radar was not picking up. Air traffic controllers alerted Cannon Air Force Base in eastern New Mexico to check if military aircraft, or perhaps weather balloons, were known to be in the area.
Cannon 21.
Cannon, go ahead.
Hey, do you guys know if there was anything like a tethered balloon or anything released that should be above high band?
No, we haven't heard nothing about it.
Okay. Guy at 39,000 says he sees something at 30,000 that the length is unbelievable and it has a strobe on it. This is not good. Okay.
What does that mean?
I don't know. It's a UFO, so it's that Roswell crap again.
I would be freaking out. They saw a large object with lights. And again, more than one witness.
Can I get a witness?
The radar wasn't even picking it up, which made the situation even scarier. Still fascinating. Let's move on to the next one. This next one was recorded in Michigan. A woman recorded what appeared to be strange lights in the sky over a freeway. Check it out.
We're at the Grange Hall exit on 75, and this is over the sky right now.
What do you think they were? Many believe they were witnessing UFOs. Well, of course, it was covered up and an official statement came out saying they were drones. Do you believe they were drones? Or were they really UFOs? You decide. This next one is about the Turkey UFO incident. In 2007, Yalcin Yalman, a night guard in Kumburgaz, Turkey, captured some of the best UFO footage ever recorded. This incident took place between 2007 and 2009 and involved over 12 witnesses. During that time, unknown aerial objects were reported across Turkey, and it spread all through the Turkish media. The objects were seen by many people and were hovering above the Marmara Sea near Kumburgaz. So the first clip was recorded in 2007. Take a look.
Abi bak geçen ay da çekti, farkında mısın? Şurada da bir şeysi var onun.
Uranyum mu geliyor burada? Ne yapıyor?
Bilmiyorum abi.
Enerji mi topluyor?
Dur ne oldu? Işık mı kısıldı?
Kısılıyor ışını geri...
He? He?
Kıstı ışığı.
Dur. Abi böyle bir şey var mı ya? Ya kaç 7000 fitte falan bu.
Aşağı yukarı.
Evet. Metaline baksana. Sanki siyah bir şey var önünde.
Evet.
Aha gidiyor. Bulutlara mı?
The documentation continued the following year when the UFOs returned in 2008.
Aha. Yine buldum ben. Yine buldum. Lan nedir bunlar ya? Arkadaş nedir bunlar?
Once again, they returned in 2009, and Dr. Roger Lair, who was a surgeon and ufologist, was fortunate enough to be behind the camera this time. If you look closely, you can see what appears to be aliens peeking out of the craft.
Lan nedir bunlar ya? Arkadaş nedir bunlar?
Did you see it? Look closely one more time.
Lan nedir bunlar ya? Arkadaş nedir bunlar?
If you still didn't see it, well, don't worry, I have pictures for you. You can also see movement on the spacecraft. This is one of the best UFO incidents ever recorded, and can serve some form of proof of alien life. Let's move on to the next sighting. On the night of August 25th, 1951, 3 science professors from Texas Tech were enjoying the outdoors in Lubbock, Texas. When they looked up and saw a semicircle of lights flying above them at high speed, Texas Tech freshman Carl Hart Jr. snapped photos of the phenomenon, which were published in newspapers across the country and Life magazine. Project Blue Book, which was an Air Force name for a project that investigated UFOs, investigated the events, and their official conclusion was the lights were birds. 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 Are you fucking serious? That's what the government could think of? Oh no, don't worry guys, this is not a book in my hand, it's a rock. Anyway, people who saw this refused to accept this explanation, arguing that the lights were flying too fast. Even though they tried to cover it up, they know what they saw. Moving on to the last sighting on this list. The mother of all UFO sightings. The Roswell UFO crash of 1947. I bet you knew I was gonna say that. A rancher named William Mac Brazel discovered mysterious debris on one of his New Mexico pastures. When he reported the wreckage, the Roswell Army Air Force Base were called in to retrieve the materials. New headlines claimed that a flying saucer crashed in Roswell. Like always, the government tried to cover it up, saying it was a weather balloon. Ever since, conspiracy theorists have been hard at work, trying to prove that the wreckage was extraterrestrial. So what do you think? Do you think it was an alien spacecraft that crashed in Roswell that day? Or was it a weather balloon? You decide. Well, that's all for today. But before you go, why don't you join the party? I don't know what the fuck that was, but I hope you enjoyed watching. And remember to keep an eye out for UFOs in the sky. Don't always believe cover-ups. And if no one believes what you saw, don't worry, I will. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for more, and I'll see you next time. Bye!